Hey there! In today's video, we'll be flying from Amsterdam to Dublin in business class on board a new KLM A321neo. We begin our trip here at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. We just checked our bags at the dedicated Sky Priority check-in area, and now we're proceeding up the dedicated lift to the Priority security line. All of these perks are included in our Europe business class ticket, which we upgraded to the night prior from economy. After clearing both security and exit immigration, we are let out into the non-Schengen terminal area. Even though the Republic of Ireland is in the EU, it's not in the Schengen zone, and therefore we have to clear immigration here at Amsterdam. The process for both security and immigration was very quick, but good to plan a little extra time for it just in case. It seems to be illegal in Europe to post the gate number no more than 40 minutes before boarding, which I hate. Luckily, our gate had already been assigned even though we had a few hours before departure. Great job, Amsterdam. This is my first time departing from Amsterdam, and I was blown away by the large windows. Great for some plane spotting. Another perk included with our European business class tickets was access to the airline lounge. KLM operates two lounges at Amsterdam. One is for flights in the Schengen area, and the other is for international flights. We had access to the International Crown Lounge for this journey, and wow, it was so good. The decor had a very Mad Men, Scandinavian living room vibe that I love. That dated feeling, but in a good way. On one end of the lounge, there was a small buffet area and a self-service drink area with a coffee machine, still and sparkling water, Heineken tap, and some sodas. In the middle of the lounge, there's a larger buffet with a lot of hot and cold options. They even had sprinkles for my new favorite breakfast, hagelslag, which is just sprinkles on buttered toast, but it is amazing. Behind the buffet area is a bar with Heineken beers and some complimentary wines. I was amazed at how many different seating options this lounge had. If you're not enjoying your complimentary food and beverages downstairs, you can head upstairs to the Blue restaurant and bar area. Here there's more secluded seating and it seemed much quieter. You can purchase upgraded snacks and beverages at the bar or sit in the restaurant. My reason for visiting the second floor was the advertised terrace, but sadly it was closed due to the weather. My one complaint with the lounge is that the view of the airfield operations on the first floor is not great unless you come up to the second floor and find the right windows, which of course is what I did. You may have noticed all these little ceramic houses on display, and those who are frequent flyers probably already know this, but they're called Delft houses. These are all ceramic replicas of actual homes in the Netherlands, and each one contains a bottle of Dutch gin. They're passed out to all intercontinental business class passengers and has been a tradition since 1950. Unfortunately, our flight today does not qualify, but I look forward to receiving one on their long-haul business class one day. Our flight departs from the D gates, which is a bit of a walk from this lounge, so we decided to head out and find the gate. I really like this airport. It's functional and very clean. The downside is how big it is. At least there are moving walkways and living walls to help give you some extra oxygen. Already at the gate is our ride for the hour-and-a-half flight to Dublin, with an 11-month-old A321neo named Common Brimstone. I think it's really fun with airlines naming each plane something. Soon, boarding began, and after a slight hold on the jet bridge while the cabin crew made final preparations, we were invited to board. This new cabin design is really well done. I love the colors and clean look of the seats. We were seated in the last row of business, and you may be asking yourself, these seats look like economy. Well, you're right. They're the same as economy other than an adjustable headrest and a few more inches of legroom. The other added benefit is the seat next to you is blocked, so you'll have more space. The legroom is decent, especially compared to other European carriers. For reference, I'm 6'4" on 193 centimeters tall. The seat back has a phone or tablet holder, which is a really nice touch. Next to it is a USB-C charging port. One shocking thing was how high the headrest went up. It actually fit my head, which has never happened. Helps that the Dutch are tall people. Below the tablet holder is the tray table, which fit over my thighs and was fairly large. Beside the table is a knob to hang a coat or a hat. Above each row, there were air vents and reading lights, as is tradition. In the seat back pocket, there was also a physical in-flight magazine. It included pages on the current KLM fleet as well as a route map. This was nostalgic for me, as I remember looking at this for hours as a kid to pass time on flights in the past.
Passagiers, een hele goede middag. Het is fijn om u aan boord te zien. Mijn naam is Pauline en namens onze voor de Dijkstra en de hele bemanning heet ik u nogmaals hartelijk welkom aan boord van deze.
After a very efficient boarding by the crew, we pushed back on time and headed for the runway. Luckily, we didn't have to taxi to the far runway nicknamed the Polderbaan, which is about 7 kilometers or 4.3 miles from the terminal.
fly. If you want to surf the web or stream, you can purchase a paid pass. You can also find all the information in the magazine in your seat pocket. We would like to inform you that you can access KLM.com free of charge. There, you can check the latest status of your transfer with your booking code in MyTrip. For safety reasons, the use or charging of a power bank is prohibited on board. Please do not place it in the overhead compartments. Keep it with you and make sure that it's always easily accessible.
Because this flight is only 1.5 hours, I was shocked to see that we'd be getting a meal service. After takeoff, the flight crew passed out these small smoothies, which were delicious. Then drinks were offered, and we chose to go with the sparkling kava, which was very good and not too sweet. Lunch was served in these very stylish and on-brand boxes that came with a main, a snack, and a dessert. A menu was also included to explain what each dish was. The lunchbox included a cold Thai shrimp noodle salad, macaron for dessert, and barbecue cashews. It was all very tasty and blows most in-flight meals served on US mainline first class out of the water. After the plates were cleared, I ordered a coffee and was served in this very Dutch coffee mug.
Cabin check for that.
As I took my last swig of jet fuel, airplane coffee, we began our descent into Dublin. We were met with a beautiful winter sunset over the Irish Sea as we began our final approach. This was my first flight with KLM, and I was very impressed. I know this is their new aircraft and I was flying in business, but the fact that they serve a whole meal on this short of a flight, give business class passengers more legroom, and have very kind employees make me want to fly with them again. Is Euro business worth it? I think it is if the price is right and if you're tall. Do I need a meal on this short of a flight? No, but the added legroom and lounge access if you're departing from Amsterdam seemed worth it for the upgrade fee we paid. Do you have a favorite airline to fly in Europe? Do you think Eurobiz is worth it? Please leave a comment below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm off to find a Guinness.